Featuring machines of a larger size, the working tractor section is always one of great activity, with in excess of 100 tractors on hand to demonstrate the tasks which they once carried out around the farm. The Nuffield DM4 is an example of a British-built tractor seen in action. The oldest machines on display date back to the early days of the 20th century and are virtually no more than stationary engines mounted in a frame. Featuring the County four-wheel drive system, this Fordson Super Major is one of the newest machines, being built in 1964. There are simply hundreds of vehicles displayed statically around the site. Arena parades are staged to show these off, with experienced commentators giving an insight into the individual exhibits.
John, you're one of the commentators here at the Great Dorset Steam Fair. Quite a lot of responsibility, I should imagine.
Well, reasonably so. You're in the hands of the event as it goes. You know, you've just got to go with the flow, really, and just pick up things as they go along. Because it's everybody's hobby. All the exhibitors are here for 5 days. It's a long time to be at a show. It's a little bit different to your average weekend show where they've only got to pop in for 2 days. It's a 5-day event. And so you find that there's a little bit of humour creeps in. People like to lighten it a little bit. So if you're just commentating by numbers, reading out of the programme, you'll suddenly find that you've got a completely different number on a completely different vehicle in front of you, and none of it makes any sense. So it doesn't work like that here at the Great Dorset Steam Fair. Everyone's out for a good time. We enjoy ourselves as we go along, and it's just a case of making sure that the public around the arena have a good time and the exhibitors have a good time as well.
Every year I come to Dorset and I see this engine sitting proudly on the end of the line, and I pass it and I think I really ought to ask a bit about it. So tell me some of the history of this engine.
Well, I'll have to correct you there because we're not on the end of the line, we're at the beginning of the line.
Oh, right.
But no, she's a Fowler, built in Leeds by Sir John Fowler, and she was built to the special order for John Murphy, who was a travelling showman from South Shields, County Durham. The most common question we're asked is, why is it blue? Now, she's painted blue because in 1920 the fairground season starts short of Easter, and Fowlers were late with the order, and Renown and Repulse was turned out in undercoat at the beginning of the season because the showman needed it to get off out and earn some money. And the train of thought was that we'll get them turned out, do a season, go back to Fowler's works at Leeds and be painted, and that never happened. And Murphy's own men painted it, and so they were painted blue.